Last time on Tower of Fantasy.
Diplomatic representative, thank you for coming so quickly. After everything we've been through, you're still willing to help me, and for that, I'm incredibly grateful. Earlier.
Let's save that conversation for when Aglaia wakes up. I have important matters to discuss with you all. For now, what do you need me to do? You remember Gungnir? What about Wednesday?
Who are you? How do you know my friends?
Woohoo! I declare this operation a complete success. Researcher?
You're here. Where's the friend who came with you?
He's already returned.
I'm just glad you're safe. I was worried the witch might have taken you.
Aglaia, I've actually found the witch.
Where is she? Have you seen her? You haven't been corrupted by her, have you?
There is a kind yet rebellious witch who gained great power through conflict with her father. Inspired by it, she chose to uphold justice and equity, forging a path of her own. She found herself unexpectedly caught in the center of a crisis, which led her to find new friends. However, the catastrophic events triggered by the crisis resulted in her losing all of them. For decades, the witch sank into endless remorse. She was convinced it was her fault for dragging her friends into the crisis, and she could never forgive herself. As she immersed herself in the past, eternally looping through timelines to save her friends, she kept sealing away her own memories. Remember, Aglaia, you are the witch.
I remember everything now. Thank you for coming to find me. And thank you for helping me remember it all. Please, take this letter to Asurada.
Do you remember how long you were frozen?
How long?
The Kylo space station has drifted through space for 50 years. Everything you remember is from decades ago. Asurada never received your letter, so he believed until his dying breath that you were still alive. After you were frozen, he adopted Nanto, so you are indeed Nanto's aunt. They did a lot to save you. After Asurada died, Nanto's been continuing on alone. You're his only family now.
Please, send my regards to him. I'm so sorry. As his aunt, I can't even give him a gift when we reunite.
You've remembered everything, and your illness can be healed now. Yet you still want to stay here?
I personally oversee the new project arc. I have to stay here and take care of everyone.
The new Project Ark has always been a way for the Servant to manipulate you. They exploit your guilt and morals, leading you to imprison yourself here to work for them.
My existence gave the Servant the chance to harm the Kylian people. Before I was frozen, I had already detected anomalies in Lana, but I couldn't pinpoint their cause. I had decided to take advantage of the freezing to upload my consciousness. I saw the Servantism spreading like a cancer, contaminating Lana's model. The only thing I could do was trim myself and become a system patch to keep Lana running normally. Perceive this as a punishment for the actions I took. That it's only fair for this to happen.
But you didn't do anything wrong.
If it weren't for me, Anka and the others wouldn't have found anything, and they wouldn't have been dragged into this deadly danger. At the end of the day, I'm a witch. All I bring is misfortune.
Aglaia.
I suppose this is the witch's karma. I don't know where you heard the stories about Grey Fox and Wednesday, but I'm really glad to have met you. I don't know why, but I get the feeling as if you're a part of Wednesday too. Luckily, you're not. Otherwise, I'd have killed you too. I'm a witch after all.
As Wednesday members, we stand and fight together. How could you say that you caused our deaths? Aglaia, come back with me!
It's for the best that we had never met in the first place.
Even if Aglaia remembers everything, she still refuses to wake up, continuing to drown in her guilt like this. It's just too cruel. What else can I do to help her resolve her grief? Maybe let her meet everyone else in the network? Lana, can you hear me?
Authorizer, please speak. Mr. Nanto has just woken up and is fine. He's looking for you. So it turns out Master had trimmed her own consciousness to escape negative emotions and become an efficient stabilizer. However, the negative feelings she cut away have now become a chain that imprison her. In other words, the Master at the tavern is actually the core code behind the consciousness repair function.
No wonder the consciousness management system couldn't restore Aglaia's consciousness before.
But now, based on what you said, you tried to recover the Master's consciousness. She's disconnected from the system's functions, yet she still doesn't want to leave.
I thought about it and decided that I want her to see how the story ends. She mentioned wanting to know what would happen if everyone from Wednesday could survive.
How so?
Voidpiercer can handle it. Help me get in touch with her. She'll know what to do.
All right. To facilitate your communication, Voidpiercer has temporarily integrated into my system.
You're quite good at causing me problems.
Thanks, Voidpiercer. You've really gone above and beyond this time.
Connecting guest those directly to the Kylo system would consume too much computational power, so I only mapped a portion of the data over and relied on Lana's processing power to complete the calculations. Everything that happens here, whether for those in the network or for you, is akin to a dream. If you want Aglaia to be free of guilt, what kind of fairy tale do you plan to spin up?
I want a Wednesday without Grey Fox. The cataclysm 50 years ago was never something one or two people could stop. I only hope she understands none of this is her fault.
Understood. The beginning of the dream has been set. But once the dream is activated, I can't control its direction. Human emotions can sometimes be deeply ingrained, and therefore, your ideal outcome may not be what actually occurs.
We should at least try. Leave the rest to me. By the way, how should I get Aglaia in?
She's over there. Go and take a look. I'll be going now.
Is this the safe house in Odin's Tavern?
Yeah, this is a world where Grey Fox didn't join Wednesday. Don't you wish to know how it all turned out for them?
Boss, I just contacted a hacker on the dark web. They say they can help us deal with Aurora Industries' security systems.
Really? Do they seem reliable?
Hello, Wednesday members. Please call me BC404.
Check it out. This is Aurora's advanced security droid. I just watched them hack into it with my own eyes.
You might not know me well, but I'm what you'd call an infamous hacker. That massive outage in the Echo system 5 years ago? That was my doing.
What's your reason for joining us?
To be honest, I've had it with Aurora Industries for a while now. I'm planning to pull off something big to shake them up, and in the process, make sure everyone knows the name BC404 all across Ida.
How do you plan to get involved in our operation?
I can join you in this form. When it comes to bypassing the security system, I'll take the lead.
All right. I'm counting on you.
Don't worry, boss. The people I find are always reliable.
Even without the witch, they still choose to hijack Aurora Industries. It seems their fate is theirs to decide.
BC404's tech has been outdated for ages. They've got little real capability, but love to blow their own horn. This operation is probably...
The mission's been accomplished. All we need to do now is crack the passcode on these doors, BC404. It's up to you.
Cracking the password, please wait. Huh? That's strange. The security system's been upgraded. That vulnerability from last year.
Can you do this or not?
Oh no, the system locked out my IP. Sorry everyone, I've got to head out.
Without the hacker, there's no way they can breach Aurora Industries' security system. And no one can stop Aurora Industries' secret experiments or that explosion.
Please, please turn this off. Everything's fake. You made all of this up.
When you dismantled your consciousness and merged it into Lana's system, you already went into the network with her. You know the network's ability to compute reality better than I do. If Anka hadn't been fortunate enough to meet you, Wednesday...
I have to save them.
What do I do? What do I do?
Looks like we'll have to rely on ourselves.
But how are we supposed to get past the password-locked door? Boss, what do we do? I think we've been spotted.
Then I guess we have no choice but to fight our way out. What? The alarm stopped?
Password cracking complete.
Wow, nice! You're back! And you even got through the password door.
Naturally. A mere Aurora security system is nothing to me.
BC404, you're amazing! You really must be the greatest hacker in the world!
BC404 is just a temporary code name. Just call me Grey Fox.
Welcome aboard, Grey Fox, the #1 enemy of Aurora Industries, the band of thieves that exposes corrupt corporations' sinister exploits.
When are you going to stop your awful naming habits?
Wow, how'd you know I had such a habit? Are you a crazy fan of mine? Have you been secretly watching me for a long time?
If we keep wasting time talking about such ridiculous things here, our pursuers will catch up to us.
Quit stalling. Wait till we get back to the tavern to chat.
All right, let's head out. See you at Odin's Tavern in a bit. We have to celebrate this successful operation properly. Bye-bye!
Goodbye, Wednesday.
It's not over yet. Didn't Anka invite you to meet at the tavern? If I told you there was still a chance to see Wednesday, would you be willing to leave this place? Let's go to Odin's Tavern together.
Researcher! You're back from Kylo? Long time no see. Anka's been mentioning you every day lately.
Long time no see. I just got back.
You didn't give me a heads up before coming back, but it's just as well. We're having a gathering tonight. The person next to you.
This is...
There's something familiar about you. Let me guess. You're a Witch of Time fan, right? Hello. So, can you tell me what happened to the witch in the story? In her pursuit of truth, the witch paid a devastating price, losing all her friends, sealing away her power and memory, and losing herself in the depths of her anguish. That sounds pretty harrowing. What happened next? She kept passing judgment on herself while stuck in the labyrinth of her mind, searching for answers she could never find. Until... If this is really the ending, the author owes me emotional damages. The witch must have been lonely for so long that she'd almost forgotten the joy of being with friends. Even without her power or her memories, even if everything had been destroyed, she must keep seeking a new purpose for herself. Only then can she be called a witch. Seek a new purpose? Yes. If I were a witch, I believe I would still have many new adventures to experience, and that my story is far from over. The future holds many possibilities. Anyways, the tavern's about to open. I'm heading up to my room. Rosalind's coming to tonight's gathering, and if she sees me here, I'll get lectured again.
Hey, Researcher! You're back!
Researcher. Long time no see.
Researcher, Grey Fox said you recently went to Kylo. How was it? I'm doing well. Thanks for checking up on me. Kylo's work is done for now, so I came back to see everyone.
Yay! Dreams and reality really are opposites after all! Last night, I had a nightmare about Wednesday with no researcher. Yet in reality, the researcher is back, just in time for the party. Drinks are on me!
I don't want to miss out. Send the snacks to my room later.
Grey Fox, the nightmare I had last night was absolutely terrifying! You wouldn't believe what happened if I told you.
Buzz off. What weird dream did you have this time?
I dreamt you weren't with us in the last Aurora operation, and that we almost died. Thank goodness you showed up at the last moment. You turned the tide and saved everyone.
I had the exact same dream. Now that I think about it, if you hadn't been there, we would have been doomed.
Oh my gosh, has our collective understanding of each other really reached the point of sharing dreams? Gray Fox, researcher, did you two have the same dream?
Nope.
No way. That dream felt so real. When I woke up, my heart was racing like it was about to jump out of my chest.
It's fine. It was just a dream, not real. We're Wednesday, partners in crime who fight side by side. I'd rather die than abandon any of you. Sometimes I wonder, if I hadn't been in your life, would you have avoided danger? Would you be happier and more at peace without knowing me?
What are you talking about? Wednesday can't exist without you, and you can't exist without Wednesday. I'm never scared of any danger. So long as my friends are here, I don't even fear death. No. Stop talking about this. Wednesday is now a law-abiding, righteous group. Especially you, Anka. You're explicitly forbidden from infiltrating anything ever again. I know. I'm already working hard on curbing my behavior. To celebrate our reunion and the gradual return to a normal life. Everyone, drink up. Tonight, we aren't gonna go home sober.
Researcher, I just remembered. Someone's waiting for me at home. I should head back.
Is this the new friend the researcher met in Kylo? Hi, I'm Anka, the leader of Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Nola. They all call me boss, but if you're not comfortable with that, just call me Nola.
Hello, I'm Roslyn, and I work at the Public Security Bureau. What's your name?
Nice to meet you all. This is an online friend I met in the Witch of Time game. She came from Kylo with the researcher.
Oh, are you one of Gray Fox's online friends? You must be really impressive. Let's add each other as friends.
I haven't had much time to log in lately. I was too obsessed with the game before, so I decided to log off for a bit to explore Kylo more.
No problem at all. If you feel like playing again, look me up through Gray Fox and add me as a friend. Have fun in Kylo!
I will.
Lana, how is Aglaia now? Can you wake her up?
Researcher.
Did you just call me researcher?
I just had a really long nightmare. In it, a massive explosion destroyed all of Ida. And my brother and I struggled to survive in Kylo. We shouldn't be like this. There should have been a better ending for us. I've been searching and searching, yet I still can't find it.
Aglaia, that wasn't a dream. It was reality. You're mistaken.
That's impossible. If I'm the one who's mistaken, why are you still here?
I'll explain this to you later. If you still don't believe me, maybe you should see who this is.
He looks rather familiar.
Hello, Miss Aglaia. I am...
Nanto, Asurata's adopted son. My nephew?
Do you remember me?
So what I remember is wrong? How long have I been frozen?
You were frozen in 2676. It's the year 2714 now.
It's been 38 years? What happened to my brother?
Asurata passed away 11 years ago. Odd.
Where is he buried now? Could you take me to see him?
You really should be resting, not worrying about these things. I could tell you about it later.
Speaking of, I remember when you used to call me something a bit more natural than what you called me just now.
I could only hope that one of my relatives was still alive. If I didn't keep reminding myself of that connection, I'd probably forget why I was undercover in Anchor Infinity. You're really finally awake. You look about my age. It's just so... I thought you'd be about the same age as Asurata.
How old are you now?
28.
I was only 27 when I was frozen.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm just saying. Though I'm technically your aunt, you can just refer to me as you would to someone your age. Don't worry about formalities. Just call me Aglaia for now. We've got a long road ahead of us, and we'll get to know each other gradually. You can change how you address me later.
Why don't I just treat you as my superior? I've already discussed it with General Veronica of the Hope Fleet. After you wake up, we'll begin reorganizing Apex, and you'll take the role of chairman.
All right. You've already said I should be taking it easy. Since you're already sorting everything out, I'll leave it all to you.
Though we may be family, you don't know me as a person at all, yet you trust me.
You were willing to hold on to hope until now for one word from Asurata and I, who's been lying in a cryogenic pod for over 30 years. What reason do I have not to trust you?
You're the heir to Apex. I'm only trying to repay Asurata by returning the entirety of Apex to the Todd family. That's all.
You are Asurata's adopted son, so from the day you were taken in, you have been part of the Todd family. Go on. I still have a few things to discuss with the Authorizer.
Yes. Authorizer, thank you for everything you've done for the Todd family.
No problem. Aglaia is my friend too.
Am I really your friend?
Why did you just call me researcher then?
Wednesday's important partner and a master of space rift technology from Kylo. You played such an important role in my dream. How could I possibly forget you? When I opened my eyes and saw you, I had thought that everything that happened at the Ark space station had been a dream. Researcher, you're the most important piece of this beautiful puzzle.
What exactly do you remember?
I remember everything that happened after I arrived at the Ark space station. Lana, the new Project Ark, and my illness. I also remember Ida, after Wednesday helped you stop that disaster. But right now, I really don't understand which memories are real and which aren't. If the world where Wednesday survived is just a dream, then why do you exist here and now?
It sounds like Aglaia's memories aren't entirely sorted out yet. Maybe I should ask Lana and Voidpiercer about it. Aglaia, you really need to focus on your recovery and get treatment for your Starstone syndrome. Don't... Lana, Voidpiercer, what's going on? Wasn't it supposed to feel like a dream? Why does Aglaia seem to know everything in the network?
You just saw Wednesday in the network too. She was dreaming indeed. As for the matter with Aglaia, we should ask Lana. Something unknown seems to have changed.
Investigating. After Master left, I took full control of the consciousness management system. A portion of information in the consciousness management system's logs was previously isolated, including Master's will. When Master disengaged from the consciousness management system, those isolated records were also restored. I am currently retrieving them.
Isolation. Was it the servant who did this? So that letter never reached Asarada's hands?
Yes, that letter was quarantined as early as 2676, so it could never have reached Asarada. Additionally, over the past year, the consciousness management system sent a series of error reports, which were likewise quarantined. All of those error reports are related to Master's consciousness data. Her consciousness underwent significant abnormal changes within the past year.
Within a year? Wasn't that when Kylo contacted Ida?
I get it now. I actually have similar records here. This is likely related to the characteristics of the dimensional quantum supercomputer itself. Haven't you noticed something off about that hacker in the network?
Come to think of it, Grey Fox seemed to catch on to everything so quickly. I almost thought she was just too smart for her own good.
After the servant hijacked the network, the data between the two of them underwent quantum synchronization. So, the so-called synchronization means that the Grey Fox you encountered in the network also includes the present Aglaia, which is why she possesses the memories from the network.
That's right. The servant isolated that trimmed portion of Master's consciousness after discovering it had begun to become active again. The OD-777 that the authorizer encountered is actually a part of the Master's consciousness. Having witnessed that different ending before, she kept repeating the loop, desperately trying to save her friends. But the loops happened so many times that she had eventually forgotten who she was. At first, she probably wasn't just trying to save Wednesday. She was also searching for you, Authorizer. In fact, the procedure of consciousness trimming is completely irreversible. It's almost impossible to fully restore it.
Because Grey Fox, together with the Authorizer, rescued Ida in the network and restored that part of Aglaia's memory. You've truly created a miracle, Authorizer.
The Master, accepting that part of consciousness also means the two have fused. So, she will simultaneously retain two separate memory records. Your appearance must have made everything much harder to distinguish.
Now that everything's out in the open, how am I supposed to explain what's happening in the network to her?